Saints.com and Saints Vision as we catch up with our coaches this week. And always glad to talk to our head men's baseball coach, Pat Evers. And the Saints come home this weekend for a 4-game set against Rockhurst. And Pat, I mean, Mother Nature throws us a curveball for the weekend. Went down to SBU on Tuesday, and not the results we were looking for. Was the on the bad side of a couple big innings that SBU was able to put together.
Yeah, it was. We had a lot of opportunities as far as the first game, and I think we came right through it. And it's a 2-2 game, and I think we feel like offensively we probably had some opportunities with a couple innings to stretch something out and be a little bit more productive, whether it's scratching one across or nothing. I think we had bases loaded, nobody out. In that first inning down there, as far as I think first 4 batters of the game reach base, and all of a sudden it's a sac fly, get doubled up, or attempted sac fly, get doubled up, and all of a sudden you get 1 run when you had an opportunity as far as, hey, you could have really put up a crooked number and kind of really opened things up early. And then, another opportunity later with bases loaded, 1 out, didn't have anything to show for it. So, and then in the second game, obviously unfortunate, we had, Caleb Huxford's been really good all year, had a 1 inning, really worked out of a tough jam. Next time up, another jam, and it's not necessarily getting balls hit around the yard or anything like that. It's just a ground ball gets through, a walk, little things like that, and it's all of a sudden bases loaded and kind of line drive, fly ball in between the outfield that I think, majority of times the play gets made, it doesn't get made, and it's just kind of our luck right now where guys are pressing, guys are trying to do a little bit too much, and when you get off to a slow start, and I think even when you're looking at the numbers, I don't think it's significantly been outplayed one way or the other. I think we've definitely, haven't played up to our ability yet. And, it's, hey, early, we got to keep playing games, and you're 1 weekend away from kind of getting back on track and feeling good about things. So not the start necessarily you want, but hey, it's just got to keep playing games and keep going to work.
No doubt. And Joey Pollock had a nice day for you on Tuesday, and we know what Joey's going to bring to the table, what he did in his previous stops before he came here to Maryville. But it was good to see him kind of, break out a little bit on Tuesday in the doubleheader.
Yeah. I think he's always consistently put together good at bats. Obviously, he's been, someone that's had a lot of success. He's an older guy. It's a 5th year here, grad transfer that's kind of been around a little bit. That definitely has the ability to be kind of a difference maker at the plate and put together good at bats. It's what we expect him to do all year. It's just getting everybody else around him kind of going where we kind of show flashes at times, but just as far as a good offense isn't made up of having one good hitter or one good player or anything like that. It's everybody kind of filling their role and just grinding through, consistently put together good at bats, competitive at bats, which I think we've shown spurts of doing at times. We just haven't done it on a consistent basis.
Rockhurst comes to town this weekend, 4-game set, our first conference home games of the year. Talk a little bit about what Gary Burns and the Hawks are going to bring to the table this weekend.
I know they've gotten off to a good start so far. I think that obviously they came off, I think, taking 3 out of 4 in conference with McKendree and some close games. And, they're in a little bit situation like us where they had to play the games midweek and kind of schedule gets kind of broken up apart with the weather. But more so than anything else, necessarily worrying about opponents, anything like that. We need to make sure we take care of our business and do what we do and not necessarily have anything be dictated about an opponent or anything like that. I think when you get to kind of look in the mirror and reflect, hey, where we are right now, I don't think it's anything doing where we felt like we've gotten, hey, you tip your cap to all the teams that have beaten you, but I think it's a lot of stuff where, we haven't put together our best games yet and our best games of baseball. And I think it's more so, a combination of both, not necessarily getting dominated by one team or anything like that. We got to go out there and make sure we just worry about doing our job and doing what we're supposed to do as an individual, as a team. Hey, the results will be there at the end of the day.
What's rotation going to look like for the 4-game series against Rockhurst with the doubleheader on Tuesday? Is that going to switch things up, or are you going to?
It'll alter things a little bit. Tanner Marshall will lead out for us on Friday, and then Saturday will be Jamie Young, Drake Kanalikin, who will kind of fill in as a starting spot, which is nice to have another 5th-year guy. I think we really like where we are from a depth standpoint on the pitching staff. And then Sunday it'll be Caleb Huxford was able to manage his pitch count a little bit in the outing on Tuesday, so he'll be coming back on Sunday. So the nice thing about this and playing the 6 games in the weekend, where it's 6 conference games, is hey, we've had really good starting pitching every single weekend. I think it's definitely going to be with 4 9-inning games, putting together 36 innings. Hey, we've got some guys in the bullpen that, hey, we really like that have done a good job and that are really quality arms, and guys that'll fill out roles that we just haven't been able to use yet just because the starting pitching's been so good, or you've played a 7-inning game or a 9-inning game and 3 games on a weekend as opposed to the 4. So I think we look at this as, hey, this is going to benefit us because we get to finally, use some of those guys in roles that we haven't been able to yet.
No doubt about it. Well, looking forward to getting the guys back on the diamond down at Weber Field this weekend. 4-game set against Rockhurst. We'll see you down at Weber on Friday, buddy.
Sounds good. Looking forward to seeing you down there.
Absolutely. Pat Evers, our head baseball coach, joins us. And once again, 4-game series against Rockhurst. So it'll be a single game on Friday starting at 2 o'clock, doubleheader on Saturday starting at 11 a.m. And then we'll wrap up the 4-game set against the Hawks on Sunday with a noon single game. All the action will be on the JLVC Sports Network, or you can follow us on Twitter at Maryville Saints. We'll keep you updated all weekend long on how our baseball team's doing. For Coach Evers, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.